The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 15. You get the Nasdaq up 2. S&Ps are off 2. Gold contracts trading down $1.50 at $12.75. We have silver up a penny at $17.81. Oil's down 87 at 47.84. We have the notes up 2 ticks, 129.20. The bonds up 13 ticks, 162.19. King dollar's up 248 ticks, trading at 98.59. The euro's at 109, and the yen is at 105. Folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex product, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the Nadex banner on the top of the side. You can hit that banner, bring up the platform. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can follow along with us as we trade these divine option contracts. And we get the Fed meeting Wednesday.
Week, right?
Yeah, we get Facebook. No, we get the Fed meeting. What's this?
Oh boy, come on.
WIRP. Well, I think it's actually. I think it's going to be Tuesday. Is the second Tuesday?
Is it a 2-day meeting though? Why are we picking one day?
So it's Wednesday because today is the 31st.
Let's pull up a calendar. Can we pull up?
Yeah, today's the 31st. So it's Wednesday. Wednesday at 2 o'clock, the Fed comes out with a statement.
That might be a 2-day meeting though. Just to right? No. Don't they usually meet Tuesday, Wednesday? Let's just.
Yeah, sometimes they do, and it may be. Well,
I'd say usually.
It's going to be Wednesday that they're going to come out with the statement. Now on Wednesday, what you also have is Facebook coming out after the close, and we're inside window dressing. So there's going to be a lot of action out here. There's no doubt about it. If we go over and we take a look at the bonds, we'll see how this shakes out, because you're coming into the meeting, the market's not expecting the short-term rates to go up, because right now the probability inside of that is 16%, where on December 14th, the market is 69%.
Sure.
You know,
Big difference, yeah.
And then we get the election a week from tomorrow.
Tuesday,
a week from tomorrow. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We get over and we take a look at this. So on Friday, folks, what you had is this. In the middle of the day, it come out that Comey was...
We'll just leave it at that. Everybody knows what you're talking about. Whatever he's doing, right?
Whatever's
exactly. Going on there.
And it basically took the market down quickly.
Headlines can do that real quick.
But it came right back.
It did.
You know, but what it did do is it threw volume into this market.
Well, uncertainty is a scary thing, and that's what you saw in that brief moment, because rightly so, as the news breaking, there's massive uncertainty. You know, in terms of like, it could have been that they knew what's in. It looks like that they don't have any idea what's in those emails. And that's what, you know, the market said, okay, hold on, this probably, you know. But right off the bat, you called me, right? You said, you know, who knows? There could have been some smoking gun, and people, I'm sure, still think there is a smoking gun. But in that moment, that was a much more realistic thought that, oh my God, what's about to come down the pipeline in this news, you know? And then kind of, you know, even within an hour of that news, it broke that, and then over the weekend we saw more and more.
And so on the S&P, folks, okay, so on Friday, the SPY came down with 140 million shares. It was coming into the swing low from the 13th with 101. So bottom line, what that sets up building cause to break that area for lower price. And of course, what we have down here from the 27th is that high volume swing low at 198. Inside the NDX 100, now, okay, so when we look at that, that's, okay, so we're 212, and let's say the high of that is 201, the bottom is 198. That's still a long way down. That's 12 points down.
You just went so fast. Say that again. Wait, just your last sentence. I just missed.
Where the SPY wants to go is the June 27th area. The high of that is 201. Okay. The low is 198, which is 12 points, 10 points down from where we are.
Sure.
The NDX 100, okay, now this is really pretty wild because the NDX 100, folks, okay, you know, that came down in volume 2, that we did 35 million shares versus 22. Now, the first the first test would be September 12th, which is we 113, which is not bad. That's only 4 points down. The Brexit day is way down. You're talking about 103 to 101. That's a hit because the NDX has gone up, you know, so dramatically higher. You know,
those big tech stocks.
Big tech stocks. Big tech stocks have been ruling, no doubt. The small caps are still indicating the small caps are actually leading on the way down. So the small caps already broke below the consolidation we've been talking about. That consolidation in the small caps is 119. We're at 118.04. And what the small caps have done is that they've got inside this lower range. You know, so that's quite a heads up that probability-wise, that's where these babies want to go. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials right now are down 1. NASDAQ is up 5. S&Ps are flat. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Right now we have the Dow flat. Nasdaq is up 6. S&P's a flat. If we go take a look at the Dow Industrials, the leader out here is Chevron. That's up 1% or $1.20. Now this is interesting because they come out with some numbers. Look at that, had some really strength last Friday. Whereas Exxon is just the opposite, which is really unusual. Exxon just went the other way. So what happened with Exxon is that inside Exxon's reserves, folks, they came out and said that it's possible that 20% of their reserves are no longer, or may no longer be reserves because of the oil price, which is pretty intense. So the way a reserve works on a fundamental basis inside the oil company, as it does in the mining companies, right, is that when oil is going up, it costs so much money to take oil out of the ground, right? Well, what ends up happening on their balance sheets, let's say that oil's at, well, right now oil's trading at $47, right? When oil is at $60 or $70, right, if it costs them $40, $50 to get out of the ground, guess what? Without doing anything, on their balance sheet, that company is worth more money. Just the opposite has happened.
Sure.
But 20% of their whole reserves, that's insane.
Sure.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
A huge number. United Technologies is up 0.7%. GE's up 0.7. Now, taken away from it on the way down is that you have Nike down 3%, Disney's off 1, Exxon's down 1. If we go over to Nike and we take a look at Nike, look at this, is breaking out a bottom. It's pretty wild, man. Are we no longer using athletic gear?
Yeah, I don't think that's the case, right?
Seriously. So this is off the high pretty good. Inside the NDX 100, the leader out here is Checkpoint Software, up 2.9%. Micron's up 2. Express Scripts is up 1.
You know what? I think we have a caller. We can't see it, but let's go to our caller. Who do we have? We have Lou in Nashua.
Hey, Lou, what's going on?
Hey, same old thing.
Morning, Lou.
Same old thing?
Yeah, breaking leaves.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I heard you guys had some great colors this year, right?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I saw some pictures.
I'd rather be down south.
Well,
come on down.
Come on down. Jump in the car, man. Throw that backpack in the car. All you need is your bathing suit, a couple sweatshirts for January, February, and that's it, man.
That's what I like about it.
Totally.
Hey, look, I was thinking of, I don't know if it's too late, getting into Nugget.
Let's take a look at it. Nugget, this is the Direction Daily Gold Miners 3 times bull position of the New York ARCA Gold Miners Index. You know, I like the trade. You know, what's going on out here, folks, is that I like the idea that the gold contract is not up, and these miners are moving.
Yeah.
You know, the GDX is up 29 cents right now, and yeah, I like. Well, here, let's go through a few of them. So Barrick Gold, folks, is the largest weighting structure inside the Nugget. Barrick had some nice strength on Friday. They come out with their numbers on the 25th. They were pretty good, too. And it looks to me like Barrick is the first equity that actually has made it through the downdraft of October 4th. Now, watch this. This is so Barrick is the largest weighting structure. Actually, let's just see if this changed. Oh, thank you. GDX. And Newmont was the second largest weighting, but Newmont had got hit last week. I just want to see it. Okay, so Newmont They're still the second largest. Okay. Now watch. This is where you can get actually more information out of something that was going south and then rejected it. Now Newmont came out. They didn't make their numbers, and Newmont on Thursday rather, went down and had some expanded volume, but didn't go to a swing point, lowest swing point. And with Newmont going up too, that's a decent indication that we just may get some real signs of strength out of these gold equities in the next few days. In fact, it might be today. I'm watching it. I like how they're operating right now. So if you stay into NUGT, the way that you could trade this out, these are daily investment vehicles. You could. So 1305. You could try to buy this like 10 cents cheaper at 1323, and then put a stop into 1305, and don't give it anything more for today. Because most of the time these will either go or won't. You know what I mean? And you're right at that point right now. Because there's definitely big divergence inside a few of these. Like, I don't like how Yamana broke lower. Yamana, it's only $3.46, but that broke lower. The biggest divergence I've seen is Royal Gold is having a hard time catching a bid, but yet Franco-Nevada looks pretty good. And Franco-Nevada is always stronger than Royal Gold, folks, but they're both in the same business, and they both kind of like to move at least together. And Royal Gold hasn't done it. So inside that gold and silver market, these equities are still fighting it out.
Yeah. Okay, so you say buy it here and put
I think you get action, man. What I would do, the way that I like to trade these, all right, is that you're at 1328, right? You could just put the bid in. I just sit there and put a bid in, and they jump around so much, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That you could actually put the bid in at, what's that right there? 1305. Interesting. So if you put it in at 1305, you can put a stop under 1280.
Okay, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And just leave it there.
See if we get hit.
Exactly.
What about shorting the S&P?
I wouldn't do it yet.
Okay.
The reason is that kind of when we started off the show, it's the beginning of window dressing. You have Facebook coming out with their numbers, and Facebook bottom line is, even with a market that was going south on Friday, that's pushing its swing point with volume. I'd let Facebook come out first with its numbers.
Okay.
Facebook's taking over the world like good old Amazon and Google's taking over the world.
Yeah, right. Okay, Tom, I'll put my bid in at 1305 and see what happens.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Appreciate it, as usual. Thank you.
We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us.
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
You too, man. Thanks. So Facebook, that's going to be a big number. So let's see what they... So right now, look at the growth. So 6.9 billion they're expecting gross revenue. In 2012 they did 1.3.
Yeah. All advertising pretty much, right?
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 7, Nasdaq's up 9. Be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives.
If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 5. You get the NASDAQ up 9. S&Ps right now are flat, and we'll see how this thing... This is a calm market for...
Big week, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And there's a lot of our own central bank folks is going to be out, of course, the next few days talking about interest rates, and we'll see where this whole thing is going to shake out. But I expect what you're also going to see is that there's going to be a lot of news-driven events in between now and next Tuesday, and even after that, really. Sure. I mean, that's the reality out here.
Definitely.
Some of the higher volume stocks that we're looking at is you got. I'm not sure what Team Health is. Team Health's up $5.85. You have GE.
They're going to be bought by somebody.
Let's see.
Just, I mean, you can start reading the headlines to the right of it. They're going to be bought by.
Oh, okay. They have healthcare professionals outsourcing services. Oh, bought by Blackstone. Buyout offer tops. Team Health M&A speculation high on October.
Mergers and acquisitions.
Yeah. You get, Nike's the big mover out here. Freeport McMoran's up 10 cents. You get Microsoft up 46 cents. Let's go take a look at Microsoft out here. Yeah, so Microsoft gapped higher on their earnings last week. Mm-hmm. Nice gap, too, no doubt.
I think it was the previous week. Okay.
Yeah, it was the 21st, the week of the 21st. You get Big Mac up 14 cents. IBM's up 133. If we go over and we take a look at this silver and gold contract, what we have is this. So silver right now is at 1782, and that little baby, you know, staying inside 1774 is a good setup. What you do want to see if you happen to be a bull in those metals markets, though, is that you want to see this get up and over this 1793. So last Friday, you know, the baby went higher pretty quickly. Had the price spread, had the volume, but it wasn't as strong as gold. What gold had done, and you know what ended up happening there too. Do you remember when we were doing the program on Friday? I'm long gold. Darrell was short gold.
Yes.
And I'm saying I can't believe it. You know, you just went on the other side. You're not going to play in the craps table, right?
Yeah.
Well, what happened, folks? Here, I'll show you this contract. What Darrell had said is that, yeah, well, we're both going to make money, and
right.
It was so weird. So what did end, and this is what's pretty cool about the Nadex products, folks. Okay, is that when we were on the air,
that's 10 o'clock.
That's 10 o'clock. Okay, so gold had already gone up. I had got gold, you know, a lot lower prior to that. Gold had got from 1262 all the way up to 1273, right? And then we get off the air, and what ends up happening? Gold's all the way down to 1267, and I had the 1270. It's great. Now I'm out of the money, right? I was ready to kill Darrell. Gonna blame someone. I'm only kidding, but anyway, because that was the conversation. And then what ended up happening when the Comey deal come out, right? Gold went from 1267 up to 1285.
Yeah.
But I didn't get all of that because it closed at 130, and it was right there. It was 1281. But
nice.
it worked out.
For sure.
You know.
Definitely.
But that's why, folks, if you haven't test drove that Nadex platform, it's a great time to do it, because if that was 3 points, if I was trading the futures, I would still be in there for 3 points with gold, because gold can move 5 and 8 points in a heartbeat.
When you say 3 points, though, it went down like 12 points in the span of that. 3 from your original position, right?
3 from my original position, yeah. Right. No,
would you really let it go all the way from 9 points in the positive to 3
probably,
to the negative?
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, it's...
Yeah. Those positions stay open, right? Defined risk.
Makes a difference.
Totally.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
And particularly the indices, the currencies, the commodities. You know, oil out here. Let's go take a look at oil. Oil's having a hard time holding price, period. So all the news events, they got it going, and look at this. This is like wild. I mean, you know, we tested the 52.22 area. That was only on the 19th. Ooh, sorry, excuse me, folks. Now it's making its way all the way back downtown. You know, it looks like, well, it's already cracked 48.
Yeah.
So cracking 48, it's like, okay, wants to get back into 44.94. That'll be quite a move.
Yeah.
And we'll have those oil numbers Wednesday. If we take a look at the gas contract, gas is trading at 309, 308, 309. This had quite a move also. Amazing, actually. So gas went from 355
down
to 295, 297. You know, folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Let's talk. Let's see, where am I?
He sure is. Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Okay, so what you're going to see Wednesday night, come into a great workshop, 6 to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. You come over to our website. You test drive Basil's newsletter for a month, and that's a test drive, right?
Yes. Complete free trial, 30 days. And with that comes his workshop that he's doing on Wednesday night, which, of course, after the elections, will be 6 days out from the elections. Are the markets still a buy? And that'll be a 90-minute workshop from 6 till 7:30. You sign up, you gain instant access to Basil's opening call newsletter. Access his charts on demand, 5 days a week, every trading day. Basil's out there providing his subscribers, Trader's Corner, charts, all that good stuff, and then he'll be in there with a 90-minute workshop on Wednesday evening.
It's gonna be wild watching this whole thing shake out.
We got quite a 8 days ahead of us.
Well, you know what's wild is that, you know, inside the markets, folks, you know, you normally, when you hear that we haven't had markets like this, that's always like, you know, markets are normally, they're always different, but they're always the same, you know what I mean? But between the interest rates, that we haven't been this low interest rates forever, right? And then the election, it's like, this is different. You know, so it's going to be like, how does this market react? You know?
I would put it all on the interest rates being different. We have an election every 4 years, and they always seem to be a roller coaster. You know, this one maybe more so than most, but that's always there every 4 years. And I'm sure, unfortunately, in another 4 years, I can't imagine things calming down in 2020, regardless of who runs. But
that's a fact.
Yeah, but the zero interest deal, that is something the market's going to have to deal with in a new manner as they fight through how that kind of shakes out.
Yep, and so right now, the 10-year, folks, okay, so the 10-year is at 1.831. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow's down 22. NASDAQ is flat. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is down 14. You get the NASDAQ flat. S&Ps are off 2. And if we take a look at We got a little yin and yang inside that Dow. So the Dow gave it up a little, come right back. If we go take a look at the E-minis, maybe we'll get a little volatility today. We'll see. So the E-minis, that was quite a move. In the last 10 minutes, it went from 21.25 down to 21.20. Yeah. So someone sold into those babies. We go over to that gold contract. We take a look at gold. They sold that down. Let's see. Slightly. From 1276 to 1273.50. If we go back, we take a look at Google. Google is back $4 now. Google went up 8 on Friday with numbers. Backing down with light of volume. It looks like it's back down to that 785. Amazon's at 787. Now that gap down had some good juice, but didn't take out its swing point. Has the juice behind it, but you don't take that swing point out. It means there's still buyers in there, and you're right next to the highs. You know, and of course they're coming into their season. You know, Amazon is.
Yes,
Apple.
yeah.
We take a look at Apple. What's going to be interesting about Apple is that they were saying that they're backlogged on these iPhones. It's like, are they going to come out with a monster number? Because the way Apple works, folks, is that I believe it's next quarter where all their money comes in. Yeah, it is. So that they do that just the opposite, meaning of most companies. They put their first quarter is their largest quarter. And I think it just has to do with how their year-end changes. You know what I'm saying? Or not changes, what their year-end actually is. So the differential goes like this, is that they did $46.9 billion in their fourth quarter, and now the next quarter, which still, so they give a different year end, because we know that we're in November. I mean, October, right? Sure. So but their next time out, they're going to be looking for $77 billion. That's quite an expansion, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Well, it's pretty much though, right? It's pretty much, barely a 1.5% growth from their previous quarter in the same year.
Right. No, I'm with you. It's just that they must. You'd wait for this quarter all the time, right? I mean,
sure.
You go from 46 billion to 77.
Yeah.
That's 30 billion more in 90 days.
Sure. Yeah.
Can you
those
imagine?
Product launches, that's what it all hinges on for sure.
Yeah, ringing that bell. So let's go over to the good old nugget. We got our man Lou from Nashville. I think he just got executed. We just got down to that 1305 level. I think it hit just 1304. Yeah, 1303. So when you're looking at this, let me see this now. Okay, so if I go over to GDX, if you're trading these, folks, if I go over to the GDX right now, what I'd be looking for is that the first 10-minute bar, actually the second one at 940, you went up on 2.5 million, and you're coming back with 360,000. Oh, this is good. So watch this. We're 6 minutes into the bar. We've done 373,000 thus far, and you're going into 2.5 million. And the bottom of that bar is 2374. So if you go over to the NUGT, and we bring this up, you're going into the bar that had 1.1 million. Thus far, you've done 564,000. So what you're looking for, you got 3 minutes left in this bar. What you're looking for is the rejection of lower price, and then what you're looking for also is that you get a close at 3012. What I look for is that you're coming down into it, right? You reject it, and then you close above the prior bar. So it's like, okay, now it's got a shot to get back top side of 1345. So if you trade those, those doubles and triples, folks, what you want to try to do is, have that whole thing set up. And yeah, Dan from New York is saying a friend bought an iPhone 7 last week, and they told him he'd be get it by the end of November. They can't produce enough phones, and Bridget's the same way.
Okay.
And what has happened is that, I guess there's the one that has more data, they can deliver to you earlier, meaning that
more memory.
More memory, okay. But then that's another $100, and these phones are expensive as it is. So it's like, okay,
for sure.
Most people are probably going to wait.
I would.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. If we go overseas, folks, we take a look at overseas. This is what you have happening overseas. We have last night overseas, what you had the Hang Seng down 0.9. It was Shanghai was off 0.1, and Europe right now. You have the FTSE off 0.6, the DAX off 0.4. Let's go take a look at the FTSE for a second. Yeah, it's just kind of flat, man. So the FTSE's at 69.49. That's going to have to, well, it's just sliding back inside a lower range. The DAX in Germany, that's hanging right at the highs. Man, this market's just hanging here. What's it waiting for?
All the action.
What's it waiting for, folks? That's the real bottom line. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. We go take a look at the 30-year. So the 10-year bond, folks, got back inside its higher range. Now, the 30-year has been having a really tough time, and it has quite a way to go in order to get back inside 164.13. Right now, we're at 162.17. If we take a look at the 10, you'll see that that's not the TX. You'll see that the 10 is at 129.19, and that's got to get back into one side, 129.26. So that's not inside there yet either. It dropped out of it last week. What it has done, though, if you take a look at the TLT, I'll just bring the TLT up. This is the 20-year plus ETF structure. What you'll see is that where it's come into the major support from February of this year going all the way over to May. And when we came down with 35 million shares. Well, you're going into 77 million, 38 million, 37 million, 35 million. So in order to bust that, that's going to take a lot more than that. So the real question there is, does it get back inside, does the TLT get back inside 133 before making a run for the 130 area once again? You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. And, of course, coming up next at 11 o'clock, we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Then we're going to go to Chicago. They're going to be happy out here at Thinkorswim headquarters today.
We got a World Series.
We got a World Series. So it's 3-2.
3-2.
Ooh, 3-2.
That's the World Series, man.
It is. Stay right there. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is up 6. You get the Nasdaq up 3. S&P is a flat. Gold contracts down $2.60. We have the oil market. Look at oil's taking a hit here. Oil's down $1.09. We get the notes up 1 tick. The bonds up 12 ticks. King dollar's up 278 at 98.62. If we go over and take a look at King dollar here, you know, it made a high last week, 99.09. Now, it's going to be tricky here because what we did do is that we came down Friday and you had an expansion of volume. Now, that being said, it's still lighter volume than when you broke topside. But today's going to tell us quite a bit because it's trying to bounce. It is bouncing on light volume. It's like, okay, is that a short-term top up there? You know, because the ABC structure is 100.770. And, you know, you hit 99.090. And I suspect what that's going to be all about, folks, is more than likely the language inside of the Fed statement. You know, so
Wednesday will be a big day.
Wednesday's a big day, and you know,
the end of the week's going to be big just because all it's going to be is election talk in terms of, you know, the final weekend of years of speculation that we've all had to endure.
Right. And what, you know, what inside the Fed, what's kind of intriguing is this, is that the market and, you know, most folks in the market said, well, the Fed's not going to do anything right before the election. Well, we know that.
Wouldn't it be fitting?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, really? Well, you know what? That might be off the table this time. I don't see them doing something. But guess what? You better be ready for anything and everything.
For sure.
And you know what is interesting is that every time that I've interviewed Andy, don't forget our man, Mr. Andy Hack, has a great show Tuesdays and Thursdays. He's been saying this for quite a while.
Meaning, saying that they could raise?
Not raise, to get ready for anything before this election. That like this, it'll come out of nowhere.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
And you know, sometimes when I look at it, I say, well, we've already had everything. And it's like, oh yeah, really? Not even close. Right. You know, and so bottom line is that you know, you can expect the unexpected, folks. If we go and we take a look at again how this market's trading. You know, the SPY's going sideways. The SPY looks like, guess what? It's still going to, you know, go sideways. Going to try to get a little bit higher. The NQs, same way. What they're doing out here right now, they're rejecting, like, lower price, you know, and they have light volume. So that's saying, hey, guess what? There's going to be a little action. I don't expect big action upside, but I do expect what you're going to see with this window dressing. So we have window dressing today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Facebook Wednesday, the Feds Wednesday, and really Thursday is the first day without window dressing. And
then we have non-farm payroll Friday.
Yeah, right.
That'll be a big one too.
No, it's all in there. There's no two ways about it. It's all in there. And folks, don't forget, you stay right there. Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. And as we're coming into that break, you can come over, sign up for Basil's workshop. It's going to be it's an hour and a half. Basil does amazing workshops.
90-minute workshop. By the time
Wednesday
you sign
night.
up, you'll have access to his charts, his daily newsletter, Traders Corner, all that instantly. Right when you sign up, you'll be able to cruise it while you listen to the Tiger Technicians Hour.
Ride that wave, man.
That's right.
Oh, man. You better have a couple straps for that wave this week, folks, okay? Because you're going to need them. You stay right there, folks. Basil's coming right up. Dow right now is down 1. Nasdaq is up 4. S&P is a flat. Basil's coming right up. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.